What's up, people? Today we have the 4th episode of Pantera's discography, The Great Southern Trendkill, released in 1996. Why don't we get started? Come on. Well, the opening track is like a kick in the nuts. I remember when I heard this the first time in 1996, and it was like, full gas on, hit in the face, and I was a bit confused actually. I didn't know if I really liked it or not. It was just really heavy and aggressive for me. But that quickly turned into one of my favorites, and the whole album turned into a favorite of mine. So it was just something that I had to get used to, I guess. But I remember the original feeling I had back then. Just a punch in the face. Production then. This is somewhat the best production so far in my book. This has the elements I really enjoy in productions. The toms are like insanely massive, they are huge, and the drum production in itself is really good. Yet the snare, people, it's good and it's really solid, but maybe still I would have made it a bit bigger. Something just a tad body or something would have been awesome. Although this has the sentimental teenage value, it still holds on really well compared to today's productions. And yet again, I feel that this is way more pleasing sounding than many of the productions we have today. You have these eras where you constantly pushed up the limit, and you had to press the heck out of your albums to squeeze out every dynamics you had. And I think this still has that great dynamic feel, yet it gets you the punch they probably wanted you to get. Hit in the face, hit in the face, hit in the face. Maybe it's just me, but that's how I feel. But still, like 99% awesomeness. The guitar tone is crushing. It's really aggressive and brutal. It's dirtier somehow than before. You have this gritty, really aggressive sound. You have all these great tunes on The Great Southern Trendkill. You have War Nerve, Drag the Waters, Tens, 13 Steps, and the atmospheric Floods, and the lead work on Floods is absolutely one of my all-time favorite Dimebag solos. So yeah, there's so many strong tracks on this album, so probably forgetting something, but yeah, all in all, really good songwriting. Then we have Phil Anselmo. I remember my first reaction back in the day when I heard this, that I could clearly tell that something was different with his sound. But the overall production and the performance is still really good. And I think he delivers this pain, this hurt or whatever, the anger and everything comes through really well. But you could tell that he has lost something in his voice. So my rating for The Great Southern Trendkill then, I'll give this a 9.2 out of 10. It might have been even bigger, the number, if it weren't for Phil's sort of not being totally 100% there. In my book. And The Great Southern Trendkill together with Far Beyond Driven is the two absolute favorites of mine in the Pantera discography. 9.2 people. out of 10. It's a high number, and it's a really good album. Take a listen if you haven't in a while. It's crushing. So that was it, people. The Great Southern Trendkill. In the next episode, we'll go through the Reinventing the Steel album, the last in line of Pantera's discography. Until then, you know what to do. Stay safe. Bye.